Alright, guys. Story time part 2. So, anyway, like I was saying, so yeah, him and I's relationship was just very, on again, off again, and I just always tried to be a friend to him and be there when he needed somebody, and whatever. Story of my life. But seeing him yesterday, oh my gosh, in such a vulnerable state like that. And, gosh. Like, we hold on to so much resentment and anger towards people from things that have happened in our life, you know, whether that's like your parents or an ex-boyfriend, a friend, your aunt, uncle, mama's cousin, I don't know, right? Like, we just hold on to so much anger over these things. And it's like, wow. Hold on, guys. You know, I could have said, like, screw him. He was a jerk to me the last time I talked to him. I'm not going up there and seeing him. I really don't care. You know, if he, what happened, right? You know, that is one option. That's not the kind of person I am, just even naturally. It just isn't. Also, I want to tell you guys, okay, if you're looking for a good skin tint that's freaking cheap, and I mean not even cheaper than drugstore prices, this LA Color skin tint, I'm pretty sure Nina Poole talked about this. I know she did, because that's where I decided to get it. She's right. This stuff is beautiful. It's long lasting. It's so good. For, I think it was $4.50. But anyway, you know, I could have said, you know, I'm not going up there. I'm just not doing that, right? Well, I'm naturally, you know, sometimes I think my toxic trait is I'm always forgiving people, right? Like, I'm always forgiving people. And I don't hold on. It's not that I don't hold on to stuff, but it's just like, I don't know. I'm telling you, over the last few years, 5 years, honestly, since I came to the Lord, have just realized, like, dude, I am a broken human being. I have hurt a lot of people in my own life. I have said things, I have done things that was not right, that I did not deserve forgiveness for, and, you know, people have forgiven me, and we're all just trying to figure this out. Now, look, I am not saying, like, if somebody is physically hurting you, or, you know, you can love somebody and forgive somebody from afar. You know, you just can. You know, there's another situation in my life. It really doesn't have to do with me. It has to do with, we'll just say, one of my children. And they've been through a lot with somebody in their life. And you know, that kind of, like, narcissistic behavior, you can't work with that. You can't work with that kind of narcissistic behavior. Like, you just can't, because there's no reasoning with somebody like that. There's no meeting halfway. There's no conversating. Like, you just can't, alright? Like, what makes them types of people so dangerous is they invent these lies in their head, and then they believe that these lies are true. Like, that are reality, okay? That's why them types of people are so effing scary. And you can't reason with that. You cannot, you just can't. Trust me, I know, I tried for 18 years to reason with that. But, anyway, so, I guess what I'm trying to say is, like, you know, if it's somebody that you can forgive, no matter the circumstances of the person, you should always try to come to a place of forgiveness, even if that's from afar. Even if you forgive them from afar. Not because it frees them, or it takes accountability away from them, or whatever, because that's not it. But it frees you. It frees your soul. It frees, you know, people are not losing sleep at night knowing that they hurt you, or that you haven't forgiven them, or, you know, whatever. They're just not. You know, a lot of times people don't even realize their own shit. Like, right? Like, they don't even realize their own shit. So, the point of these videos is to say, like, look, you know, I went and saw my friend yesterday. He's 50 years old. He's going to have to restart his life completely over. And I mean from the smallest things. From learning to walk again, to learning how to breathe on his own again. Like, there are so many things. Okay? I don't have any of that fighting against me. The only thing I have fighting against me is me. And he would give anything to be able to just go back to before this happened and just pick his life up like it never happened. You know? And I believe that everything happens for a reason. You know, there's probably a reason why God allowed this to happen. And, you know, we can speculate all day long about what that reason was, but we don't really know. But I'll be damned if I'm going to waste another day hoping and praying that my life's going to change when I have everything I need right here, right now, to change it. So, I guess that's just what I'm saying. Like, if you're trying to start your life over, if you're trying to be a different, better person, it is possible. It's possible. And I honestly think that it starts with, like, forgiveness and letting go of whatever you're holding on to, and you have to get to the place where you don't give a shit what anybody else thinks anymore. Because if you live your whole life and make every decision was thinking about what somebody else is going to think about it or whatever in mind, you are never going to be happy. You are never going to be where you want to be. These people that you're worried about, they don't have to live your life. You do. So, yeah, that's my story time, and I hope you forgive somebody today, and I hope you take one small step today to better your life in some way, whether that's taking a walk, drinking some water, going to bed on time, getting off your phone. You know, like, sometimes it's just in the smallest habits that the biggest change happens. And so I hope that happens for you today. You know, like I said in my other video, my whole point of this is wanting to build a community where we can encourage and support one another, and I'll go first.